day 4 of my Ride With Me series. I think we're gonna check out the Commodore Barry Bridge today in Chester / Eddystone. That's one of those movie / theater / theater recording centers. over 95 right about now.
There she is. Commodore Barry Bridge. Just need to figure out how to get down there. I've never been down by the stadium, so hopefully I can get to it. There is so much debris in the road. must be where Penn's Landing is. One of them anyway. This is my first time seeing all of this in person. I guess this is all a sports center now, more or less. Delaware County Electric Company. On Google Maps, it said this is where the Penn's Landing was, around here somewhere. I wanted to see if I can get a close-up view of the waterfront. That's what I'm trying to look for. I see an opening back there. I don't know if that'll get us close enough for the video. We'll see. Yeah, this looks very familiar to me from Google Maps. So I'm guessing this is where the Delaware River is from the Chester side. Finally made it to the Delaware River here. Got some cargo ships
coming in and out, as you can see. I do have my selfie stick with me, so let's set that up and you guys can get to see a better picture here as well as the sunset comes about. All right, take two. Here we are at the Delaware River waterfront in Chester. First time being here in person. As you can see, Bridgeport, New Jersey on the other side of me. To the left of me is the Delaware Electric building. In the far distance, as you can see over to the right of me, and a bit downriver too, there are some cargo ships going downstream. But would have been cool to have them right in front, but that can't always happen. But we got to see the destination of our journey. We're a bit closer than I thought it would be. I mean, this route puts you right up to it. But we're gonna savor the moment, take it in. And actually, let me tell you guys a little story. So right across from me is Bridgeport, New Jersey, where as a kid I got to see those little cool race cars. It was awesome to see. So those were the car engine noises I was hearing. But revisiting the other side to see the entire river, very awesome to see. As you can see, the planes are taking off from the airport about 5 miles or so upriver. But yeah, you guys got to see it too with me in person. There's some ships docked up there, but I can't get too close. But just wanted you guys to come along with me for my first time, and did a little something different today. Last time was the Chester Creek, now is the riverfront of Delaware. So we're gonna get back on a 360 cam, and thank you all for watching. And one last time, look close up at the Commodore Barry Bridge, and on the other side of us, probably 2 miles of river holding us from here to there, is Bridgeport, New Jersey. So thank you all for watching so far. Let's get back on the bike and finish our journey for this video. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Stop recording. All right, one last view of the Delaware River at the Chester Waterfront. To the right of me, down river, are some cargo ships as well. Can't make out what it says. Possibly says Belstaff. Can't exactly make out what it says, but I'm sure someone will know. But yeah, one last view, the Commodore Barry Bridge, which was the main reason why I came out. We could get a closer look, perhaps, but there's a spot upriver in Eddystone that shows the river, but I wasn't expecting this to be as up close as I was. So let's just do one gear check. We should be ready to rock and roll again. Yeah, that was awesome. That was my first time seeing that in person, actually. Now, to the right of me is the Delaware Electric building, which I suppose was where the Penn's Landing site used to be. So, yeah, that was pretty awesome to see. And I'm just glad you guys were along for the ride, as that was my first time seeing it in person. Alright, so we're gonna follow this guy. The road came up a bit quicker than I thought, so we're gonna go back. The selfie stick, once again, does not want to stick in the bag. So that's why I keep looking down. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get too close to the electric building. That is probably private. So I don't want to go too far up, you know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like this is all private back there, so we're not going to go back there, but I was looking on Google Maps, and it seems accurate, so I guess that was what I was looking at, so I'll settle with that. That was more than enough. Alright, now I guess we'll go back. We'll go back up 291. I do want to show you guys that spot in Eddystone. Where I would go as a little kid with Dad and Mom sometimes too. So come along with me for the rest of this ride and relive some childhood precious memories with me as we take a trip down memory lane. I just hope there's no debris on 291 to where it's that bad enough. So we're gonna take it easy. Perhaps we are better on the sidewalk. Just too much debris in the road. Too much. Okay, so here we are.
right under the Commodore Barry Bridge. That's where the Philadelphia Union Soccer Stadium is. Well, it's a little tighter than I thought it would be. That guy had to be going 90. If it looked fast on camera, it definitely was faster in person. Yeah, I'll probably just stick to the sidewalk, I guess. How can you walk through this? This is crazy. I mean, the city has all this money for the sports stadium, but not enough to trim the sidewalk hedges or branches. It's a little peculiar. Who needs mulch when you just have a bunch of rocks? Well, pebbles, I guess you can call them. I don't know how you can ride on the sidewalk. I just don't know. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video, but there is a train back there. And the state, I guess that's a city officer. I guess someone broke down back there. Oh, you can kind of see it. Let me see, can I see it? I don't know if you can see it through that little alley. There's one of the old churches there. I don't know if you can see it on camera that well in the video, but that was one of the churches that had the fire. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see trains. I usually try to capture them if I can. As you can see, it's still going. I probably would have been stuck on the waterfront for a little bit there if that big old train came by a couple minutes quicker, but
hope that wasn't poison ivy. As you can tell, bicyclists were not in mind when they were planting those trees. Sidewalk is so narrow. I see why people don't, let me see, oh, knocked off my, guardian light angel there. That's how bad. That's how bad these bushes have not been trimmed for pedestrians. Sorry for being quiet for so long. I'm just trying to focus on not hitting any debris. Probably the first and only time I'm gonna ride 291 again. As you can see, that's why, partly. Okay. Some breathable room, finally. Almost half an hour into the ride. Bro, again? Dude, Chester is horrendous. This is so... Let me see. All these branches keeps trying to oh, okay. I thought something was in my tire. Okay, let's just check. Pick up my bike a little bit. This is scary, man. Is that poison ivy, bro? I couldn't even ride through that. But here's where are we at? Hold on. We're down by the wharf. That's where we are. These sidewalks are so bad. This was probably the worst idea I had for a video. Okay, we're coming up to the casino now. Old Swedish burial ground is where we are, off of 291. Do you guys see this sidewalk setup? Someone's cutting corners. I could have died. Boom! If I didn't realize there was no entry ramp. Who makes a sidewalk like that on the industrial highway? Are you serious, Chester City? What kind of infrastructure is this? See, that's good here. But that up there was so bad. All right, well, we're getting closer to the state prison now. Well, county prison. Yeah, I guess it is the county prison for all the little stuff, quote unquote. Crossing over to Madison Street. My selfie stick in my bag is about to pop out again. Just another thing to worry me on this ride. Finally, some breathing room for a sidewalk. No branches to smack me off the top of my head. Was that a jail officer. Yeah, it definitely was riding around in a unmarked van. Philadelphia PD uses quite a few police vans, actually. I guess vans are more common for the prison complex. It's just been a while since I've seen one in person. But here we are on the outside of the penitentiary walls. You know what's crazy is that they built a casino right next to the prison. So that's ooh, that will wrap your head like a chicken on the cradle. That's crazy. That's a good way to hang yourself right there. Okay, so we're gonna take a little trip down by the port. It's been a while since I've been down here. Trying to look for a crosswalk. Let's go left. So that's the Harrah's Casino and horse track. Which is where my grandfather on my father's side used to come with his brothers and his uncles to bet on the horses. And that's where the old shop used to be. My dad's old boss's shop. So I went with my dad, hung out there a lot as a kid. So someone was fishing. I'm not gonna bother that spot. Which sucks because it's why I rode all the way up here. But you know what? I'd rather have that man fish in peace than for a little video, because I understand peace is so scarce in this world. And peace is more scarce if you don't have Jesus. So I don't know if they have a toll meter or not back here. I think there is a road that parallels So this is where the port is. Penn Terminal, actually. So we're gonna take a moment for a hydration break. But yeah, so you guys got to see a little bit of Penn Terminal, which in short is the port closest to us, basically. One of my aunts used to live down here, actually. I think right here, basically. It was either that road or this one she lived on. Very, very briefly on my mother's side. Let this guy go. Oh, he let us go. Thank you, buddy. I guess he's turning that away. But, yeah. So there is a little park right over there. Just a swing set now. Just a swing. But bumpity bump bump. Yeah, I remember that little park used to be filled with playground sets, but not no more. Okay, let's take a little ride through good old Eddystone. One of the few places I grew up. Oh, a dead bird. That's crazy. Hey, nature happens, man. So we got to see the riverfront, we got to see the Commodore Barry Bridge, and you got to see a little bit of Penn Terminal. So now you guys get to see my old hometown. I guess that kid liked my bike. Good old Johnny Suture, sorry. Johnny Sucher's building there. He's been around for a long, long time. He knows my father very well. I think his son, one of them. Oh, hi. Hi, George.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi. Good, you?
See
Only time I'm coming in town, I see you, buddy. Hi,
Yeah.
hug. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man.
Say hi to the camera. Is that cool?
Yeah. Hey. Where you at?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in 360.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool. Good to see you, buddy. How's everything?
Everything's good. Store's busy. Neighborhood's good. Yeah, everything's good, man. You look good.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. That's a cool bike.
Thank you. It's a gravel.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I just came from the waterfront for the video.
Oh, nice.
my channel. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Very nice. All right, go ahead.
You too. Thank you,
buddy.
buddy.
Take care.
Good old Georgie there. Shout out to Vicky's Cold Cuts. Georgie, he knows my dad and I very well. The one time I ride through Eddystone, I just happened to see him for the video. That's awesome, man. Now here is the police station. The old fire station. I don't know exactly where the new fire station is. Probably one of the roads down by the SEPTA rail. All right, now we just got to figure the best way back home. You thought 291 was crazy? Well, welcome to McDade. Well, not McDade, sorry, Chester Pike. I'm so used to going on McDade to work with Dad, but this is Chester Pike. Once I get up here, I'm putting on my Guardian Angel light. It's getting a bit dark now. So we're coming up to Bullens Lane. "45 minutes into the ride, 7.8 miles. Oh.
Okay, so basically we're on the outskirts of Ridley. So we're gonna take a new way back home today. Hey doggy. Happy little dog. Oh, finally, a bike lane. Can you believe it? 291 had 0 bike lanes. Okay, we need to get over there now. Stuck in my no sidewalk. I got 2 roads I can go home by. I can take Bridgewater through Topi Farms, or I can take Waterloo, which has 2 big hills. I guess we'll try the hill. Alright, so we were on 22nd Street. Oh man, what a ride. I gonna be able to make that? Let's see. This hill is so big. I made it to the tippy top. Oh, wow. Just gotta do that 2 more times. Oh. Wow. Wow, dude. Potholes everywhere. Alright. This road is narrow. Here we go. Not as bad as I thought it would be for the first time. Beautiful sunset. I gotta get that way. Well, we'll just cross over the I guess there are no I guess someone was burning motor oil or something. Wow, big dip. Jeez. That hill is way better. Misspoke. That hill is way bigger in person than what you might think. If that guy didn't run the light, I would have been out of here. So we're at 10 10.4 miles, 58 minutes and a half. Why that guy beeped for. I was way over here in my lane. Just being cautious, I guess. Cars' engines are sometimes so silent you can't even hear them half the time. I guess that's why. I guess it was just trying to help, you know. Yeah, that would make the most sense. You guys didn't see it, but I did. That's how you know it's getting late. Here we are, home sweet home. What a journey. And that's chewing me up now. One last hill. One last hill. Oh, we did it. That was awesome. What a journey. What a journey this video has been. We rode through Chester Township, we rode through Chester onto 291, went down to Eddystone, met my good friend of my father's, and he actually owns that store. Best restaurant in Eddystone. Once again, shout out to Vicki's Cold Cuts. George has been there for over 50 years. Well, his him, mom and dad originally owned the store, but yeah, we grew up with him, man, for a long time. So we're gonna end it here. 12 miles, 1 hour 5 minutes. And the biggest highlights of this video, the waterfront along the Delaware River in Chester, and then the Commodore Barry Bridge. You guys got to see Penn Terminal. Oh. And then the road through Eddystone, through Chester, through Brookhaven a little bit. Now we're back home. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week.